Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Hope you all had a great Thursday. Hi anime girl, thanks for being here. I see that you got here a little early. Yeah, hope everybody had a great day. Excited to do more questing in the story. I've seen so many little spoilers online. Just been itching to play this game all day.
Everyone here is so nice.
And nothing new in the shop. Hey Divine Finger, how are you? I am doing great. Doing good. It was a good day today. It was busy. I had to take my dog to the vet. She could get her nails cut and a vaccine booster. And did some stuff around the house this morning. I am ready to see what else is going on with our story. I think the fairy godmother is asleep. Yeah. Alright. So we can work on some of the star path until she wakes up. Or decorate. But yeah. Have you guys kept playing the update? If I can talk. I've seen people who've already completed the entire story quest. Hi Wizard Boy, how are you? Welcome in. Welcome in. I hope you're having a great day, evening. You haven't played it all yet? Yeah, it's like I think I saw somebody was like time traveled last night and got it done the day of. You just finished it, Wizard Boy? Was it good? No spoilers. Alright, so, I forgot she's asleep. Oh well. Alright, Dreamlight duty, hang out with Mickey and friends. Let's go hang out with Scrooge. Knock that one out. They shouldn't time travel now, everything is frozen. Yeah, I'd be terrified to do that. Or we can hang out with Minnie, actually.
Oh, good, you're here.
It was really good. Oh, no spoilers. Yeah, my sister, when she got the game, what did she do? She'd only played it a little bit, and it was the Mother Gothel's quest, and she didn't have any night thorns. Like, she had that glitch where they weren't appearing in her valley, so she just time traveled to the next day to see if any thorns would appear, and they didn't, so she just exited out of it and put it back to its time. And then her game, they released that patch, and then after that, like, she couldn't pick up items, they wouldn't spawn, so she just reset her whole game. IDK why they time traveled. It was just one day time locked. Yeah, they yeah, I've seen so many. It was like last night, or technically early hours this morning. Like, oh my gosh. Like, I needed sleep. More power to you. Alright, feed a raccoon. Ryan, mine 4 rock spots. Night thorns. Okay. That's why I always leave thorns on the ground in case I get quests that involve them. Yeah, it was back like one of the first patches they did. The Mother Gothel case. But it was like, because it was the Night Thorns, it was before we got what she needed was these things, the Dream Shards. It was when we couldn't get Dream Shards from the dig spots, it was only from the Night Thorns, and she turned them all into the Dreamlight, so she didn't have any Night Shards, or Dream Shards, to do the Mother Gothel quest, and her thorns weren't spawning. That's what it was. Yeah, she did that, and I think there was like a week or so left of the first Star Pass, so she came over for the weekend and we ground it out so that she wouldn't miss any items. I made Sid's shirt last night and Winnie and Buzz never noticed. They were probably too scared to draw attention to it. They knew what happened over there. I mean, I like Buzz's new suit. You know, I haven't unlocked it yet, so he's not gonna wear it quite yet. But I would have been happy as a clam if we got him in the outfit when he's drinking tea, when Sid's sister was playing with him. Mrs. Nesbit. I would have loved a Mrs. Nesbit outfit. I think Sid as a character would be interesting. I think so too. Would they remember him? Would he just be lying on the ground all day, too afraid to stand up? Alright, we gotta pick some red flowers and feed a raccoon.
You have yourself a great night.
Hi Owen, how are you? Welcome in. I hope you're having a great day or evening, depending on where you are. What time zone you're in. Yeah, I learned that the curved paths don't connect to the new ones, and that we have to create new paths. So now I gotta get all this soil to do the paths up here and in the Forest of Valor for those edges, because I used up all my soil on the dirt path already. I hope they fix that in the next patch update, that we can just make a border that'll connect the edge of this path instead of having to relay every single piece of pathing. He would be tripping out from all the talking animals and toys. Yeah, he would. He'd be clawing at that castle door to go back home. You're doing good, Owen? Me too. Me too. It was a day off from work because it was rainy here. But my dog had a vet appointment. So that was interesting. She I have to take her to the vet to get her nails cut because she accidentally broke a nail. They got too long, and so I went to just make it even and not so rigid, and I cut it too short and she bled, and now she won't let me touch her nails, so she has to get like her sedation medication to go to the vet so they can cut her nails because she freaks out. Poor thing. But we went through Dunkin' to get coffee afterwards, and I thought they were just gonna give her a munchkin, and the girl handed me like a bag of bacon for her. It's like, you spoiled little brat. OMG, did you see that Ariel's crafting station is now available to craft? Yes, I saw people posting about it. I haven't looked at it yet. I honestly want the Tangled crafting table. I was hoping that would be in my shop today. It is not. Yeah, I want to make it inside my home. The crafting table? You mean Anime Girl inside your home? I could put that on the beach by your house. That crafting table. I did like it. It was really pretty. Does it glow at night? Yeah, Ariel's table. Gotcha. Gotcha. Are you able to time travel for the shop the same way you can on Animal Crossing? I think it'll mess up your shop if you time travel. That's what I've heard. I know there's like Mr. Star and Sky and Jade Miss Gaming. They do the Scrooge shop resets, And I know they do it on the computer. I know on Switch I've heard it's really hard on the system, but what you do is like they go into the game and they look at his shop for like a certain item, and when it's not there, they just close the game out before it has a chance to autosave, and you restart the game and his shop should refresh. So I know there's that way. I still don't have her crafting table and I really want it. Please, Scrooge. Oh, Tangled one. It's so pretty. I'm always getting the same things in the shop. Me too. Yeah, I'm scared to time travel as well. I've gotten too far into this game. Because my biggest thing is, I don't know how people reset and start a new file. Because I would be so bummed out not having the star path items from the first few. I was thinking of starting a new save file and going through it again, but I know I'm going to want to decorate with the past star path items. I'm not going to be able to have them. Hi Darstone, how are you? I hope you're having a great day. Welcome in. Did I already collect the red flowers? Oh no, that's this one. Okay. I think you start over by deleting the save data. So if you do that, the save data, so then wouldn't your star path items be gone? From like the first one? I get random items. Heck, I found a Wreck-It Ralph backpack with different colors. The ones with candy on it. I get multiple, like that, like the same items, but it's just like slightly different in color. Like I've gotten this one shirt appeared in every single color. It's like I don't want this shirt. I can make it with my own motif. You're not really sure? Yeah. I'm not either. But I was thinking about debating on starting a new save file. Like, no premium shop. Only use my moonstones on the star path type challenge. Because I'm not sure, it'd be on the Switch, and so it'd also be limited in the decorating. Because I don't remember how many moonstones I'll get when starting a new save file with a different account on my Switch. So are there even red flowers up here? Yeah. Okay, so the fires don't seem to come back each day like the other things, like the bones and the sand brains. No, once you buy them, you own them and they will be there for any save. Oh, okay. But see, like, any save, for instance, like I play Assassin's Creed, and whatever you buy from the shop you always own, then no matter how many new games you play. But okay, so like if this file, you're saying I was to erase it and start over, I would still have these items. I don't think that's a chance I could ever take. Donald can talk to squirrels? Did you see that? He just interacted with that squirrel. I've never seen that happen before, have you? Yes, that's how it works. Okay. Yeah, I don't know, it's just a thought that's rolling around in my mind. Creating a new save file. And then forcing myself to decorate these areas completely different than this save file. Like the other one, I can't have the people in the biomes. They have to be in different ones. We were talking about this on Jade Mist the other day. Understandable. Yeah. I just think I would get too attached. I don't know, like I could not... Oh, my dog, sorry. Yeah, I don't know, like I could not... Because on the Switch, I had about 500 hours into this game. And before I switched over to the Steam Deck. So it's like I could not imagine putting all that time, like 9 months, into the game and then being able to reset it. But maybe people put less time in if they're just doing the quests and not decorating? I could not imagine replaying from start. I couldn't imagine having to, like, being forced to replay from start. You know, back in the beginning when they had the cloud save problems and it erased so much people's progress because it didn't save correctly. I'd be heartbroken. Here's all my red flowers. Sweet. Has anybody finished their star path yet? Oh, and that's what I... Okay, so this star path is 60 days, so 2 months. June and July. So does that mean that when Vanellope comes, she is either A, not coming in an update with the star path, or what they're considering August as early summer. I did the rewards. Good. And you're working on it right now, Wizard Boy? Cool. Yeah, I saw that in somebody's video saying they read their mail. I didn't read the mail about the star path and that ending in August. So I was like, is Vanellope just coming on her own without any star path or update? We can sell some more stuff and get our coins.
How's it going?
I wanted that onesie so bad in New Buzz outfit. The onesie is really cute. I want the statues.
Mm-hmm.
But I have to do each page first. Like, I have to complete it before I can go on the next one. I haven't been able to collect enough rewards to unlock the next page and to move on from there. It's like I have to complete the page or else I feel like I'm cheating. Even though you're not, because it's unlocked, but to me, I don't know, it's that completionist thing. Wow, a lot of Dreamlight duties. What was the last star path? I'm not sure if I missed it or not. It was the parks one, where we got all the park rides. The Ferris wheel, the teapot ride, the What else? The Dumbo ride, the bench. Oh no, I go directly to the back page. LOL. I think I completed that one, but I'm not sure. I missed that one because hiatus. Yeah. It took me a little bit. Like, I didn't rush through that star path. Some of the other ones I did.
Thank you.
Yeah, I have to do, what is it? Yeah, I go through, but I have to complete the whole page before I move on. I want to make sure I don't miss anything. Alright, I have to give Mickey and friends their gifts. I thought I had to hang out with them. Took a small break, so IDK if I finished. Oh no. I think they should bring back some of those items, at least. Like, recycle them if they're going to keep doing the Star Pass, or put them into the premium shop. Do you think they'll recycle Star Pass one day? It's free to play. Oh, I just said that without reading your comment. I hope so. Or at least put, not the motifs, but like the bigger items, put them in Scrooge's shop, or maybe do some like Star Path bundle in the premium shop, even though I don't want to pay money for it. But to do something to bring them back. Yeah, because what about all the people who didn't do the first one with the up balloon? I see a lot of people comment on videos and pictures with that in there, asking how to get that. Alright, feed a raccoon. And remove 3 night thorns. Alright, where is the raccoon? Have you done your potato quest? I haven't even started on that. I see the clues, but I can't bring myself to pick it up. I need to finish at least the star path or the storyline first. Feed a raccoon. Take a picture. No, that's a shovel. Oh my gosh, it's doing the Dreamlight duties simultaneously. That is so cool. I have IDK if you saw the spoiler for the end of the potato potions. I did. I did. Same person who's time traveling. He's another creator. I saw his video pop up in my YouTube feed this morning. I was like, did you go to sleep last night? I think the Star Path is basically like a battle pass, and that basically every game does now, and those never come back after they end. Yeah. That's sad. But I do hope they add more items, like the up items. Cause that hot air balloon ride is top tier. Yeah, I guess, you know, it's the benefit of playing it while it's in early access. You're gonna have these things that you wouldn't get if you waited. So all those people waiting for the full game are going to miss so many items. Yeah. Those are not new. I've had them forever. Alright, one more Nightthorn. I'm excited for the Villain Star Path. I can't see what the new one, what they're gonna do with that. Huh. Hang out with Remy. Alright, we have 2-star meals and 1-star meals. And then we have prepare a 3-star meal or better. Okay. Let's cook for a minute. Yeah, like this, so far, I think this festive Star Path had the best items in it. That is my opinion. Okay, Ursula has been asleep all day. Oh no. Do you need her for a quest or something? I need to pay attention. Cook 1-star meals, 10 of them. Eat 2 5-star meals. We'll just make some crackers. Yeah, you need her for that. I don't remember on the roadmap. I know that the villain is going to be a star path. I don't remember if there was another one that they said. Like, it'd be so cool if the villain star path, if that's when they add in that new realm and say it's like Aladdin with the hourglass in the sand. I think that would be so cool to have like Iago from Aladdin as a companion. Alright, and 15 2-star meals. Weren't they having a Disney princess one? I couldn't remember. Let me pull up Twitter real quick. Cook. Roadmap. Okay, Star Path. Celebrate D100 and the Wonder of Pixar. That's this one. Darkness returns to the valley. So those are the only 2 Star Paths on there right now. Yeah, because we have the early June, which we're in now. The summer update. A new villager races into the valley. Flex your creativity with a new feature and win in-game prizes. So we get Vanellope. And then September, open a new realm and welcome new friends along with other surprises. Star Path, Darkness returns to the valley. But it's interesting that this Star Path, it covers the first 2 squares, the one we're in now and the Vanellope. And then the Darkness one is just for the September box. So I guess there must be just adding Vanellope in without a Star Path. So I wonder how they're gonna do that. Just one day you hear like tires screeching and she's coming in the valley. Oh, okay. IDK where I heard that. I don't know, but I was believing you because it sounded like I heard that too. Need to make 6 more. It's messing up my count that they're using the lettuce for both vegetables, so it takes away 2. 5, and this should be 6. And then, alright, so I got 15 of those. And I needed to cook a 3-star meal or better. There we go. Okay, have a daily discussion and fish. So let's go find people. And we need to give Mickey and friends their favorite gifts. Or you can talk to Wally. How are you, Wally? I understand completely. Whoa. I agree. Whoopee. Okay, what? Alright, favorite gifts. Why does everybody like the most random things? Raspberry, gooseberry. I know there's some here. Oh, is it a real memory or fake memory? Fake. Right, Mickey and Minnie, that's who we need. One or the two.
Oh, well, Hakuna Matata.
I'm so glad you came by.
Gooseberry? I was just thinking the other day how adorable he would be. Oh, you know who I want in this game? Baymax. Yes, I love Baymax.
Remember, I love you.
He is by far one of my favorites. Like modern Disney, the which is what I like consider movies made in our time. Big Hero 6 and Wreck-It Ralph are tied for my favorites. But Baymax, I love him. He is my Disney Plus icon. He was my first tall Funko. I got his Funko in his red suit. I love it. I would love to see him. That's like when a lot of people talk about like they want who is it? Why do you want all this stuff? Let's get him thing. So like when people talk about how they want like Star Wars or you know a Marvel movie or not Star Wars. Star Wars is not Marvel. How they want Marvel, some Marvel characters and superheroes and stuff. Big Hero 6 is the only Marvel creation that I want to see in this game. Like the Avengers, Spider-Man, all them, they have enough of their own games. Don't need to be in our valley. But if we're gonna add Marvel, it needs to be Big Hero 6. Oh, no, Marvel, please. It was super dark for Disney movie. A lot of Disney movies are got some dark sides to them. But no, that's what I say, when they're asking for Marvel, that's the only one I approve for this game. Because I love Big Hero 6. It's my favorite. But I don't want to see anything else. And then Fred. I want Fred walking around. If I see Spider-Man in here, I'm quitting. Seriously. It's Goofy, right? My mind is not connecting these. Yes, Goofy. Where is Goofy? His house. I see Spider-Man swinging from houses and trees. It's like, no thank you. Divine, they can't. Sony owns the rights. Of Spider-Man? Or are we gonna do like Marvel, get like a different multiverse of Spider-Man?
Hey there.
I'm still thinking of getting the Big Hero 6 decor. Yes, Sony owns the rights to Spider-Man.
Woohoo! So long.
Yeah. I don't know how that entirely works. You know, is that how they're getting away? Yeah, I'm trying to think, because it's Tobey Maguire. Is the Andrew Garfield one Sony? And then Tom Holland is Marvel. But they all are technically in different universes. Multiverses. It gets confusing. The only thing I'm happy about is Disney bought Fox. Oh, yeah, and so because they had Marvel, now they can do X-Men. That is what I am happy about, because I need mutants running around. Alright, let's plant and harvest vegetables. But no, it's like I would love, I think it would be so funny if like Fred was in this game and you just see him walking around in his monster costume singing the Fred Angel song. Disney literally owns everything at this point. They really do. I need to get the wheat. We'll do the cabbage. Yeah, they own Simpsons now. Went to Universal, and my sister loves Simpsons. And so we went on the rides and stuff because I think it's closes down in 2025. So I'm like waiting to see some type of Simpsons ride come up in Disneyland, in Disney World. Owns everything but Spider-Man. Seriously. He'll buy out Sony one day. Then Microsoft will have to compete with Disney. In 100 years, Earth will just be renamed Disney because they will have bought everything in the world. And yet Disney still wants more money. I know. It's so funny. Like, I don't know if they still do it. I haven't been to a Disney park since I was in high school. It's been years. And it was funny, like when we were looking at the weather for the day, it's like the sun was in Mickey ears and the clouds were Mickey ears. was like, oh my gosh, what are they doing down here? I don't even know what's going on. Everything was Mickey Mouse. It was so weird. Oh no, I need to see my inventory. Alright, I can sell the 1-star meals. I need to eat the 2-star.
Howdy!
It's like, how much money did they pay to have the Weather Channel do Mickey Mouse Sons? Or maybe buy their own Weather Channel. Alright, one more Dreamlight duty. Feed a squirrel. Let's go feed a squirrel. Oh, is there any critters here today? Nope. Okay, nope. We got all the Thursday critters. Give Goofy his favorite gifts. Okay. What else did he like? Bass, pan-seared tilapia, and vegetables. I don't have any fish. And where do we catch bass? Forest of Valor, Sunlit Plateau, Peaceful Meadow, and the Frosted Heights. Okay, we'll fish. And then we gotta... I don't think I have any tilapia either. So hopefully Moana has some in her boat.
Once you can navigate by the stars, they'll always guide you home.
Fairy Gather. Be up in 20 more minutes. Yo, so I need to get the bass for that. So, with you guys decorating, I'm curious. Have you taken all of your, like the pillars and put them all together into one spot, or do you leave them in their biomes? I'm curious. I've seen people do really cool forests, or a collection of them, and I like it, but I kind of want to leave them in their biome and give them a special spot, but I don't know what to do with them. I think that area in Dazzle Beach. Forgotten Relics. How did I start that quest? Dreamlight Valley seems to be falling apart at the seams. You need to find some way to reach the Forgotten and stop this. Perhaps Merlin has some ideas. I just unlocked that by fishing? And is this Merlin quest to restore the Dazzle Beach Pillar? We got one bass. I really wish Eric's dog was in this game. I would love to have Max running around by him while he's playing his flute. At least give him some company so he's not always bothering us. I cannot angle this right. We can make our pan-seared tilapia and give Goofy a bass and knock out those two things, and we can keep going fishing. Or should we go see what Merlin wants? Should we do that quest? Okay, I need that recipe for pan-seared tilapia. Alright. We need tilapia and 2 vegetables. Okay. Cucumber. Carrot. And then our fish. Empty our pockets. Hi Claire, welcome in. How are you doing today? You started the game today?
Howdy!
Like, from the start? Or started the update? And how are you enjoying it so far? Oh. Where's the bass? I did Fairy Godmother's first 2 quests. Okay. Very nice. I was like, whoa. Did you restart the game? Yeah, I got her to level 2. I'm just waiting for her to wake up now so we can continue her quests. So I figured we could work on the star path a little bit while she's getting her beauty rest. Now here's the question. I'm curious. So a lot of people were complaining about, you know, not being able to move the pumpkin house to decorate. Have you guys moved her house, or is she still up in the Forgotten Heights? Living through the forgetting memories was really sad.
Whoa. Oh.
Oh no. I know, I want to finish them and see what happens. I've been thinking about this story all day. You haven't unlocked it yet, Anime Girl? Do you plan on moving it, or are you just gonna keep it up in the Forgotten Heights? Alright, let's mine some gems. Move it and make Mirabelle live in the Forgotten Lands? Oh, her house would look really good up there with the coloring. I kind of want to make that, like, my villain headquarters. That or the Glade. Because I have Mother Gothel and Ursula just kind of shoved there right now. I would love to have Maleficent there. We need Daisy. She needs to come to this game. The beginning in the dreamscape was sad to me. Yeah, it was. I saw a lot of people requesting Disney Game Loft put like trigger warnings on it and stuff. But like, a lot of people have been relating to that. Ah. Just put that back some other time. Yeah, it's a really touching storyline. I just want to see how it progresses more. Just remember to take care of yourself is all I can say. Yes, it's very true. So if this storyline is how the Forgotten and stuff happened, what do you think Chapter 2 is going to be about? I mean, I did hear Aladdin is actually confirmed. Oh, really, Anime Girl? Where did you hear that? I need to go snooping. We'll go mine up here. Forgotten Heights has so many gems usually. On the Discord? I need to pop in there more often. I get so overwhelmed with everybody in there talking. And I just kind of pop in and like ask my random question and then I leave. I'm thinking it's a villain takeover Act 2. Yeah, that would be really, really cool. It makes sense with the villain star path. Yeah, that'd be really cool. So they definitely gotta add in some more villains. Well, Halloween is coming, it makes sense. True,
Once you
true.
can
And they're
navigate by the
having
stars,
that villain star
always
path
guide you
is the next confirmed one. I like that. And then somebody else mentioned in, I think, the live stream before the update about doing the origins of Dreamlight Valley and how it got there and was created, and introducing the Atlantis people. And if it was you, just tell me, since I forgot. All I know is I had an amazing idea, and I will definitely give him the credit. So I think that would be a really cool storyline as well. It's actually spooky theme. I gotta pick flowers with Wally. If we get Gaston, I'll make sure he stays away from Belle. I love Gaston. Like, he is my favorite. And the live action, what is his name, Luke Evans?
Never turn your
I think
back
that's the
on
actor.
me.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I had the biggest crush on him. And I remember going to see the movie when it came out, and I was like, I just want to marry that man when Gaston came on. And I got all these shocked looks in the theater. It was so funny. He's just, oh, his lines are perfect. Like, him and LeFou are my favorite. No one says no to Gaston. But yeah, so for like houses and stuff, in the trailer for the game, like the launch trailer, the first one, we saw Ralph walking around. We saw his house. There's like a cottage tavern looking thing with the antlers. So everybody thought to Gaston because he uses them in his decorating. And it didn't look like the Snuggly Duckling from Tangled. And then Sully and Cinderella were shown in people's houses decorating with their items. So we know they're coming at some point. And then what else? So now Vanellope and Belle are confirmed. But I just want them to add some more villains to round out our valley. How do you make cherry pie? Let me look it up for you real quick. Got my recipe thing pulled up. It's cherry, wheat, and butter. Yeah, and we saw Rapunzel's tower, so I'm guessing it's her tower. I want that up here by Merlin's. And I feel like there was a house. I need to go back through. And it kind of looked like Belle's dad's house. Like her and her dad's house before they lived in the castle. Alright, so we got our gems. Pick up apples. Okay, we can do that. And the fairy godmother should be up soon. $35, $35, $70, $90, $110, $20, $30, $140. And then we can unlock all those. Wait, what was I doing? Apples. I have no mind. It would be so perfect if it gave us the multiples right there for them. There's only 2 apple or 4 apple trees in the game. Oh no, there I have up in the right here I have 2. That's it. Did you get Raven yet? The Star Path one? The new companion, the fiery one? Yes. No, I did not yet. I have to, so weird. I like to complete them, like the page for the rewards. I collect everything. Oh yeah, I have. I didn't realize it was on the first page. Yes, I'm a little liar. Yes. I should actually take it out and see it. But yeah, I just collect the entire page and then I move on to the next one. I know I have not changed my companion. Like, I've had this Chocodile since day 1. I can't bring myself to give it up. I just love it too much. Alright. Alright, so we gotta wait on some more apples to come back. Alright, we can serve some customers, and then we'll go talk to the fairy godmother. Get this quest on the road. I put the Dory motif on a backpack. Oh, cute. I know, I gotta figure out how I want to decorate and use those. Now that we can customize the furniture and stuff. Because I normally don't change up my outfits a lot. Just, I try to theme it for the update and stuff. So I've been doing my Cinderella themed. Oh, whoops. I'll come back for those. I think it was vegetable soup was the other one. And I don't normally wear a lot of backpacks. I used the wings for a while when I was in my villain era. And I liked the Bo Peep stick. I can't think of what the actual term, what it is. But I hadn't had a backpack on in a while. We need to stay in our villain era. Yes. I know, I was like debating. Yeah, what is my villain era? Let me... That one. Yeah, it was that one. So I should go face off my evil self. And then... I don't think I used wings. Maybe I did. I think, yeah, the raven wings were too big, so I used the thorny wings. And then... What? I think it was the black shoes. And then I did my face paint. Yeah, I walked around like that. That was like in my villain era, but I think I did, hold on. Oh, I think I did it. No, not facial hair. No. I tried to keep it as close to my skin tone as I could. I think I did that one. But yeah, that's how I ran around my valley. That's perfect. Did you make it for the spooky season? I did. Yep. And I just was like walking around like that in my valley. Yeah, when we had to like, they did that contest with the touch of magic for that Xbox. Oh my gosh, I wanted that thing so bad. But I'm not good at designing. So I tried. Alright, start discussions with Mirabelle. Where is she at? She's sleeping, so we're done with her. We can pick flowers with Wally. Oops. Turn the music back on since we're out of the restaurant. Yep. Do you plan to make a new outfit for the next spooky season? Yes. I want to try to get better at designing outfits. I need a villain. We'll go to the beach. There's a lot of blue flowers there. Yeah, I was trying to do the Horned King from the Black Cauldron. I gotta empty... Can't talk. I gotta empty out my pockets so I have room to pick stuff. Yeah, I need to come up with a new villain.
Hey there.
Who would be a good villain? One who is slightly overlooked. You know, they don't get as much love as the other villains. Because that's what I was going for with the Horned King. I wanted a villain that, I don't know, doesn't get enough love. And then, who else? I'd love to be like the stepmom from Snow White, the evil queen. When she's old lady. Hades, just a guess. Yeah, Hades is a really good one. Oh, and now we've got the blue hair. And that would be kind of cool. It kind of... Or, oh, we've got the fire hair. So now, like, we could do Hades when he's mad. And his, like, top of his head turns to fire. It's all red. And then he pushes it back. He's like, I'm cool, I'm cool. I love Pain and Panic. I think it would be great to have them in our valley. If they add in a Hercules realm. Oh, the blue flowers. Or the Fates. Yes. So we're running around with some scissors. Cutting the threads of life. Who else is a underrated villain? Dress up as the grandma from Mirabelle. Even though she wasn't a villain, she was just very hard on her family. You love Hercules? Yeah, I love that movie. It's such a good movie. I wish my life was directed by the... What are the women called? Who, sing at the beginning? With, like, on the porcelain pots and stuff. What are their names? The Muses, yes. Yes, I love them. They like tied that movie with a bow. It was so good. I was watching a behind the scenes video of all of the women singing together. It was the most perfect thing ever. They did a really good job choosing those voice actors for them. We are the Muses.
I'd love for you to stop by sometime.
Wow, it looked like Maui was like beating up Minnie. And then, who else? Honey, you mean Huncules? Yeah, because like when everybody was I saw a lot of Night Before Christmas outfits and stuff. Like the oogity boogity. I don't think there's any blue flowers up there. I don't know if there's any blue flowers in the meadow. Very rare. I know there's purple. Let's go down to the glade. Are you a Nightmare Before Christmas fan? I am. I like it. It's my sister's favorite Disney movie. Like if we were watching our nieces, that's the song she would sing to them. Christmas. I mean, I start watching it around Halloween, but it is a Christmas movie in my mind. And you can't tell me otherwise. I mean, you can, but my mind won't accept that as a fact. What about you? I listen to the soundtrack all year round, though. I have it on my phone, so I'll be at work jamming out to it. OMG, me too. I love Night Before Christmas. I mean, it's technically both Halloween and Christmas because it plays around Christmas time too. Yeah, my biggest argument is that the movie literally starts the day after Halloween. And so it's over. Halloween was over at the beginning of the movie. And so the mayor was like literally preparing a year ahead of time for it. And that's when Jack, you know, found Christmas Land and wanted to do Christmas. So it was about like them, the Halloween characters doing Christmas.
Hey there.
You love Danny Elfman and his scores. He is so good. It's amazing. I don't care about the time. I just want Nightmare release at all. Yes, I just love it. It's a good movie. And the soundtrack, like listening to Marilyn Manson and who's the other one? Oh my gosh, their name is oh my gosh. It'll come to me. But their version of This Is Halloween is so good. Did you know he's the singing voice for Jack? Yes, I did. Yep, I did know that. It's your favorite movie of all time, Zero? Welcome in. I hope you're having a great day. Yes, it is. It's so good. It's my sister's favorite movie. She, everybody was Jack to her. And she actually, like, swore this little kid in her school. Like, we changed schools. And the kid did for her. She looked just like Jack. My sister's like, it's Jack the Skellington. And we're like, no, it's not. But the kid had like a sunken face. And he did look like Jack the Skeleton walking around. It was so funny. And then she ended up dating him. And she's like, I got my own Jack. And then he broke up with her. And she's like, he looks like Randall from Monsters, Inc. now. Can't ruin Jack anymore for me. It was so funny. I would love Zero to be a companion in this game. Yes. I would love to have Zero. Like, sorry, hit my desk. Flying around here and it's seen his red nose at night. And they should add like fog in this game. That would be so cool. I really want like the vines, like in the pumpkin patch, you know, the vine that grows when like Jack sings and stuff. I think that would be so cool to have. And at night when it's clear, I don't even know if you can see a move in this game, but how cool would it be if it would open up and you could walk up on it? His cute nose.
Oh, hey there. Goodbye.
Yes, it's a good movie. It's so good.
Hi there, pal.
I would love to have the bathtub that Lock, Stock, and Barrel ride around in. That would be such a cool decoration. I like Tim Burton's Alice in Wonderland. I do too. I love pretty much all of Tim Burton's movies. I don't think there's one that I've seen that, you know, I haven't liked. But yeah, his Alice in Wonderland was so good. Have you watched Sleepy Hollow? Yes. Yep. Tell you what, Christopher Walken never scared me more in his life than that movie. I'm so terrified of that man. My dad and I love listening to Danny Elfman's music together. He is super talented. I watched something recently of him singing, and people saw him, and they like made the connection for the first time what he looked like versus what he sounded like, and they were blown away. I don't remember what it was. But they're like, that's who that guy is? He sings in this and does that? I'm trying to remember, like, what the heck he was doing. Yeah, his band. Yeah, there was something. I don't know if he was in the news or covering, and like people on TikTok were like, "What in the world?" and like other social media too. And it was just funny them realizing what he looked like for the first time, making that connection. Yes. Yeah, so it was actually funny because I live in New York, and the Sleepy Hollow movie, going back to that for a second, my mom, she had to go up, she went away for the weekend, and she went up by like the Hudson Valley where like that town is, like Sleepy Hollow, and she came home and like picked us up from our grandparents, and she was like, she's like, you never guess where we went. And we're like, where? And we guessed, and we were like little, we had no business watching that movie, so little, so young. But anyway, and my mom's like, I went to Sleepy Hollow. And my sister like froze, and we're like, no, you didn't, it's not real, you're lying. And my mom's like, no, it's real. And she's like, guess what's in my trunk? And we're just staring at her in horror, and she's like, I got the headless horseman's head in our trunk. My sister ran away terrified. It was the funniest thing ever. She's like, take it back, I don't want him to come here looking for it. New York, I hope you're doing okay with air quality. Yeah, today's a lot better. It was really bad the other day. Like, how I described it to somebody is, are you familiar with the show The 100? Like, have you watched it? I've only seen the first season and part of the second season. I kind of watch it here and there when my attention span allows me. But if you're familiar with the show, and you love it. Yeah, I still gotta keep watching it. But it literally looked like the toxic fog that goes through. That's what it looked like. It was orange the other day. It was so weird. And I said to someone, my friend, I was like, yeah, the writer of this must live, in California or somewhere that has the forest fires year round, because that literally looked like a scene out of that show with that fog. You live in California, we would sometimes get haze from wildfires. Yeah, it was just orange, and it was so dark, and it looks like there's ash actually like on our porch and stuff. And then you're going to New York tomorrow? Awesome. Like vacation. But it was so dark the other morning. I like the mudroom in my house, the front door, it faces the sunrise, so there's always a ton of light during the day, and then at night it gets darker because the sun sets on the other side of the house. But I was like walking by, and it was so dark in there, and I thought somebody pulled the curtains, because sometimes in the summer you know, we'll shut them so it doesn't heat up the room because the dogs like to sleep in there. But no, it was the fog blocking the sun. I gotta have almost these flowers with Wally. I only have 9. With my luck, of course, it's a mess for vacation. It's clearing up now, so it's not too bad. I guess it depends on where you're going to. But yeah, today you could actually see blue sky and clouds. So that was really good. But I guess the fires are continuing, so it could come back and spread. What I've heard. So, we'll see. But yeah, it was so eerie. It felt like a friend of mine, he took a picture and like of the can't even talk where he worked, like at a dealership, and it was just by like the recon building across the street to the service, and it looked like an apocalypse scene. It just looked so weird. Like nobody on the streets. It's like very I Am Legend feeling. We're like the only one left in the world. My sister lives in New York. I was there a few weeks ago. Very nice. And oh yeah, I was kind of scared and they wouldn't let me cancel my flight. Oh no. Yeah, it cleared up today. And it's looking like it's gonna stay clear for a few days. I think the rain helped too, because it rained a bit today. Why is there like no blue flowers in my valley? Going to have to do dinner now. Good luck with the rest of the game. Thank you so much, Claire. Thank you for stopping by. Enjoy your dinner. I hope it's delicious. Yeah, I'm gonna look for a couple here for more. I can't talk today. The smoke, it's bothered my brain. No. I just wanted to get a couple more flowers and then I'm gonna go find that fairy godmother. 'Cause I need to know what happened in this story. Yeah, that'll be my excuse for not being able to talk properly. Because the smoke affected me. Alright, we'll hang out later, Wally. Alright, to the fairy godmother. And that'll give time for those to respawn. So do you have a lot of fun stuff planned for your vacation, Wizard Boy? The story is only going to get sadder. Oh no. I'm just curious on like what started it all. Alright. Where is she at? There she is. Nope. I didn't want to go into Goofy's house. Where's she run off to now? You've got to be kidding me. It's not Disney if it isn't sad every once in a while. That is very true. Let me change my outfit real quick. I'm gonna go back to my Cinderella Liz. Literally. Yeah. Disney, I don't know what happened to those producers that made them that way. Why everything's gotta be so sad. Shoes. Cinderella. They're there. Oh, not my horns. Whoops. Tools. Oh, that's probably for oh, there's our Dreamlight umbrella. For when they give us those skins. Or whenever they appear in the premium shop, they're not going to give them to us. Probably fairy godmother's run away by now. Nope, good, she's by her house. Yeah, I remember the first time I watched Big Hero 6. My nephew, he'd watched it when he was down at his mom's. So he came up to like us to see us and be with us for the weekend. And we're sitting there like his dad, his stepmom, and I, and his little brother. And he's like, just so you know, this movie is sad. And we're like, okay. And he's like, you're gonna cry. And he said it just like so emotionless. And we're like, okay, that's what you say. And yeah, we're just so stunned. And then we're sitting there like sobbing, crying like with the brother. And he's like, see, I told you. And we're like, yeah, but you didn't give us any hints. Oh, the cooking thing's over here. Oh, actually, can do the candy. I feel like this was the same exact favorite items as yesterday. Anybody else, the fairy godmother, have the same favorite items as yesterday? I don't think I have herring. I'm gonna have to get some. Yeah. I'm kind of dry-eyed during Disney movies, but I still feel a lot inside. I sob. Like ugly crying. It's so bad. Herrings on the beach. Sobbing is perfectly okay. I do. I'm just like devastated and I was like, what did I just witness? Type feeling. But I can't know it's sad. I can't know what's happening. Or else I just don't get too upset. Like, I'm still sad, but I don't show it. Like, I don't cry. When I watched Inside Out, when Riley was running away, I held back my tears. I was crying in the theater. I was not expecting that. I lost it though with Bing Bong. He's like, take Riley to the moon, and he's fading. I was like, what kind of monsters are you? This is the saddest thing I've ever seen.
It's so good to see you.
Ugh, Bing Bong was so sad. Why? I know. That was like, oh, so heart-wrenching. Where'd you go, fairy godmother? Why are you stuck at the beach? My friends literally cried so much for Bing Bong. Yes, it was so sad. I don't... Just like seeing him being forgotten, you know, like him just starting to unravel, the disappearing. It was the worst thing. It's funny, so like my mom cries, like she'll cry during commercials, like they'll have the SPCA commercials and she'll sit there like sobbing and crying her heart out. And my sister, she'll cry too, especially when animals are involved. Oh good, we have a quest. And I'll get to my story in a second. Now what in the world did I do with that? It's not in my pockets, not in my sleeves, not in either of my sleeves. Where could it possibly... Ah, Lizzie, just who I hope to see. Would you be a dear and help me grant a few wishes? Yes, of course. Marvelous. I'm sorry to ask, but I simply cannot find a book that Merlin lent me. You see, he asked after it, but it seems to have sprouted legs and run off. Oh, not that I mean actual legs, dear, though I suppose a book of Merlin's might do that. Where was I? Oh yes, other villagers are waiting for my help. Could you aid them in my stead while I look for Merlin's book? Just point me in the right direction. Oh, thank you. Now, it's nothing too complicated. You shouldn't have any trouble making these wishes come true. First, our dear friend Anna feels a bit under the weather. Some pumpkin soup should make it all better. Here, take this recipe in case you need it. Now, who else? Oh, Ursula was in need of amethyst, and that delightful Olaf fellow would like a pile of sticks. Okay, got it. Thank you, dear. Now I'll go look for that book. Alright. Commercials can be sad. All emotions are valid here. Yes, they can be. I'm always crying over the animals. I couldn't stand the TikTok sound of "you did it. Oh, go save Riley." Anytime I see those TikToks, I'm about to cry. I know. I didn't have TikTok for the longest time because I was like, oh, I'm going to be distracted by it. You know, I'm just going to scroll. I didn't think I'd be watching TikToks at 11 o'clock at night, sobbing my eyes out over a stranger's animal. Like, I did not think that was going to happen when I got that app. But, so anyway, so, yeah, like my mom, she cries over everything. And so my sister and I went to our mom's house to be with our mom, and because their dog had passed away. And it says, oh wait, hold on a second. Oh, this quest, people are stuck at the quest, mostly Olaf's. And I adore animals and want to protect them all. Me too. And so anyway, my mom and my stepdad's dog had passed away, so my sister and I went to like spend time and comfort our mom because she was so sad. And somehow we got like reminiscing about movies and stuff we watched as a child. And my sister was like, she's younger than me, and she's like, oh my gosh, there was that movie and I hate it to this day and I can't stand it. It's the worst movie that was ever made, and you force us to watch it all the time. And she's like, that stupid Annabelle Wishes movie. She's like, I hate that movie. I can't stand it. And I don't know if you guys are familiar with that movie. It's a really good movie. And so she was like, I hate that movie. I can't even stand it. It's like, we watched it all the time. And I'm like, that is the best movie that was ever made. And so if you're not familiar with it, you should go and watch it. But what it's about is there's this little boy named Billy, and he lives with his grandpa. And what happens is there was, like, his parents died in an accident, and so he was living with his grandpa. And then one night there was a fire in the barn, and so Billy was rescuing the animals and he got hurt, and he wasn't able to speak after that. And so he was just quiet and hold on a second. Pumpkin, ginger milk, any vegetable. And so yeah, so he wasn't able to talk. And so it's like Christmas time, Christmas Eve, one of the cows gives birth, and she has a little calf, and they name her Annabelle. And then like that night, like Santa comes to visit the animals, and what happens is the animals get their Christmas voice. So just for Christmas, they're able to talk and to each other and like actually talk in like English and understand. And so, but they're not supposed to talk to humans. And like that's the number one rule, is you don't talk to humans. So Annabelle, like the grandpa, the cow, gives the little boy the cow, and it becomes his best friend. And then the cow speaks to him because Billy can't talk, and he just like bonds with this cow, and he keeps her secret. And then when Annabelle finds out she can't talk, like he protects them more. And so her wish is to become a reindeer, and that's what she wants. And so like the year goes by, Annabelle and Billy, little mute boy, grow close. Well, then Billy's aunt wants to take him and live with her. And the lawyer, he gets this thing that if Billy doesn't verbally say he doesn't want to live with her and he wants to stay with the grandpa, then that's the only way he'll be able to stay. But because he's mute, he doesn't say anything, so the aunt's taking him away. So when Santa comes to visit, Annabelle tells Santa her wish, and she gives her speaking voice to Billy, and she never talks again for the rest of the movie and the rest of her life. And it's so sad. And then when she gets old, Santa comes back, and she like kind of dies, but she turns into a reindeer, and she gets her wish. It's like the saddest thing ever. So my sister was bawling her eyes out, and my mom was too, and they're like, why did we watch this? Harry Potter is just a ripoff of Star Wars, basically. They have the same plot. The plot has been around since basically the beginning of storytelling. Not the Harry Potter slander. I'm serious, Wizard Boy. Oh my goodness. Yeah. I am not a Harry Potter fan. Like, my sister, she loves Harry Potter. She thinks she's like a Slytherin. But I just watched the movies and I never got into them. Like, I like Lord of the Rings more. That was my go-to movie series. OMG, Lizzie. I don't like Harry Potter and Star Wars. No, I mean, I watched all the movies. I went to Universal. I rode the rides. I understood what was happening. I don't know. I just, like, couldn't get into it. Not everyone likes everything. Yeah, that's, yeah, that was the one. That was my sister's. Like, that's her favorite. She walked around. She bought the stupid cape at Universal and she walked around. It was so funny. And she has like her beach blonde hair. She literally looked like a Malfoy. The dad. She literally looked like the dad with her hair slicked back. It was so funny. She could have been Malfoy's sister. Draco Malfoy. That's his name. You like both Harry Potter and Star Wars? You're actually a 501st Legion member? What is that? What is a Legion member? Yeah, Star Wars, I don't know. I've seen all the movies up until the one that introduced Rey. Oh, it's a huge Star Wars fan club? Oh, okay. My dad loves Star Wars. He watched it all the time. I watched the one. I don't know what it is. I can't think of the name, but it's the beginning of the movie where it's like snowing out and the little snow beasts, they have to cut it open and crawl inside to stay warm. I remember watching that one a lot growing up. Oh, I need one more. That's not the right stick. And then my brother loves Star Wars. Amethyst. But I definitely lean towards more Marvel. And I think because Star Wars doesn't have Earth as like a place, I don't know, kind of like a center. Like I can watch the Marvel Alien movies but I know because Earth exists, but with Star Wars, I don't know if it exists. It's just like this random world outside. It's hard for my brain to grasp. That was Empire Strikes Back, probably one of the best Star Wars movies. Yeah, I have his one collection of VHS tapes that are all sealed still. That's in my movie collection. Okay, I need Anna and Olaf. My grandpa loves Star Wars. Like my mom's dad, he loves Star Wars. And he got my nephew into watching it. They sat there watching the VHS tapes. It was before Disney Plus came out and they were available. And they were watching it, so my nephew became obsessed with them. Oh, I have to choose how many? There we go. Oh, this is what you're talking about. You can't give Olaf the item. Oh no, there we go. Give. So many sticks. And they're all for me. You love Marvel too? Yeah, that's the really big franchise that I got into. Oh, thank you, Lizzie. I'm happy you're happy. And I'm happy you're happy I'm happy. I remember watching the like episodes 1, 2, and 3 when they came out, and I think I went to the theaters to see one of them, but it was really random because I watched it out of order compared to the other ones. Olaf is hilarious. I love Olaf. He is my favorite. Oh, Lizzie, thank you very much. What? What does that mean? Oh, is it because she's sick? Yeah, you're very welcome. Oh, you sound not like yourself. I know. I was having a picnic with Kristoff when the fairy godmother Sunny and Chantimid gave upon us. I think I must habble caught a chill. I'm sure this pumpkin soup will help. Oh, thank you again. Alright, now to the sea witch. Oh, sweet, she's right there. Please. Well, I want them to have voices. I'm tired of reading. Yes, like this is 2023, people. Like 2004's Kingdom Hearts had dialogue in the talk scenes. Like, why are we going backwards? I mean, maybe they're forcing children to read, you know, when they play the video games. But I'm an adult. I'm tired at the end of the day. I want somebody to read to me. I want to hear the voices. I don't want them to just talk, you know, like Maui and Scar, like some about early mornings. Yes. The fairy godmother insisted on giving me something I'd enjoy, and she didn't ask for anything in return. The fool. So nice of you to bring them to me, angelfish. But yeah, there should really be talking scenes. I heard you were a very fine substitute fairy godparent. Thank you for your help, dear. Though I'm afraid I've had no luck finding Merlin's book, and I've no idea where else to look. As an inspiring voice actress, I would like that too. I just add so much to the game. Though I'm afraid I've had no luck finding... Oh, I read that. That's cool that you're aspiring to be a voice actress. Yeah, they add so much more to the game. Like the music, the talking, it's just perfect. When's the last time you saw it? Was it... Oh yes, it was 2 days ago. I was reading before bed. I know it's not the plaza. I know it's not in the plaza, at the beach, my favorite parts of the Forgotten Lands. And Merlin couldn't have taken it back without telling me. He's very serious about his books. He won't even let me order them by color. I fear it's simply vanished. Wait, you never looked in your house? You were locked in your house 2 days ago. That's gotta be where it is. Oh my, I suppose I haven't. I must have forgotten. Don't worry, I'll go take a look for you. I would like to keep the readable lines, but we have the voiceover as well. Best of both worlds. Yeah, that's what I'm like thinking about playing Kingdom Hearts. Like doing a Let's Play on the channel. Because if you're not familiar with the game series, it's so good. Like the story is so good. And the Disney. But yeah, it has their like doing the voice acting, but then it has what they're saying as subtitles. They did a super good job. They were way ahead of their time with that game. But it's like, I honestly have never played Final Fantasy games, so I don't know if they did that in those games either with the voice acting. And it's just something that, Square Enix, if that's something they do with their games. A Let's Play of Kingdom Hearts would be amazing. I just started the game and it looks really cool so far. I love it. And then there's a like a comic book, vintage video games, collectible store that's near where I work. And I found the 1.5 and 2.5 of the games. And so it's the remixes of the originals. And it has apparently extra content. Like there was a boss that was in the English version, but not the Japanese. And there's the Heartless. I think they're colored different or something. But it's got more content in it than the just original. So I was like, oh, well, I haven't technically played that. So why not pick it up and start playing it? But yeah, this story reminds me of that game so much. It's a really good series. You found it. Oh, Lizzie, you're wonderful. Now I'll just wait for the proper moment to give it back. Mustn't disturb Merlin's experiments, you know. They've been known to explode or turn you into a toad. Yeah, we wouldn't want that. How about I take the book and quietly slip it back on its shelf? That would be lovely, dear. Thank you. Yeah, and then I haven't finished the third Kingdom Hearts. I started to play it, but I needed a refresher of the other games because it'd been a while. But I thought it would be a really good break from like the farming and decorating sims and just to play a game that focuses on a story. And it's a really good story. And I think it's got the best opening song of any video game I've ever played. Oops, sorry. Drop my controller. Marlon's like watching us. Put Marlon's book back on the bookshelf on the left in the library. Right where he was standing. Watching us. Whoa, she looks possessed. That's so scary. Where'd her eyes go? Oh, thank you, dear. Now then, I have wishes to see for the villagers. And it's almost time for me to tend to my gift to you. I'm sure I'll see you soon, Lizzie. Well, we gotta go fishing for the Star Pass, so we're gonna up your friendship. Because we need the bass. And where is that again? Alright, we can get it up here. Cool, cool. What other games do you guys like to play? I'm always looking for something new to try out. Just throwing a fish at me. Oh, I never turned my volume back on. Talking about voice actors and stuff, and I never turned that back on. But yeah, I think I'm gonna start a Kingdom Hearts Let's Play soon. Because this game just makes me think about it so much. And there'll be a good break from decorating and farming. You just focus purely on the story. And I think they added in the... Oh yes, I've never finished that game. Hello. It'd be cool to watch. Yeah, I never finished the third one. I started it, but I hadn't played it in so long that I forgot about it. Like some of the storylines. And I was like, who is this person? But yeah, I love that game so much. I had the posters in my wall as a kid, like teenager. I would buy all the shirts I could find. My brother, he knew how much I loved it. I think he gave me... He had the first one, and he gave it to me as a gift. It's shocking. And I just fell in love with that series. And so, anytime I was in Hot Topic, or trying to think where else sold like the graphic tees. I bought any Kingdom Hearts shirt I could find. And the one day my brother, he came to me and he's like, I got you a gift. And I was like, you never buy me anything. And it was a Kingdom Hearts shirt. And he's like, I didn't know your size, so I just guessed. And like, it was a man's size shirt, which I wear a small. He got me like a 2X. So it was literally a dress on me. But I loved it so much, I just kind of rolled it and tucked it in the back. Because else it came like down past my knees. It was so funny. But I wore them to when I went to Disney as my protest for them not having a lot of the merchandise. But I walked around and I did find a hooded Mickey keychain and a heartless lanyard. Aw, yeah. It was the thought that counted. I say probably that's like one of the last gifts he bought me. I love that thing. It was a really cool one. It was like the heartless in front of the full moon. It's either that or he bought me a random hat at the gas station. Like one of the furry bomber hats, I think that's what they're called. He's like, it was the ugliest thing I saw in the store, so I knew you would like it. I was like, gee, thanks. I wore it to school every day. It's the one that has like the furry flaps, and you can tuck it around your chin, or you can put the flap up and button it to the side of the hat, and you can see the fur. I mean, it was fake fur because it came from the gas station. In their hat winter display. Oh, and I think I have a Kingdom Hearts keychain too. Like the metal one of like the 4 different pieces put together. And I got my Funkos. I've got not all of them, but I have Sora, Kairi, Riku, and Mickey with his hood, and a heartless one. I need to find a Donald and Goofy that I like. I keep finding like the Monsters Inc. realm of their men. So Donald's like some creepy little monster. It's so funny. And I've got, my sister bought me a little mini Sora keychain, the Funko one. I collect Disney villain pops. Nice. I have Yzma and Kronk, Ursula, and Lady Tremaine for the villain pops. I need Maleficent and her dragon one. But I've been caught up in my Marvel collection and I haven't bought it. It's always Disney taking our money. I know. Yes, we got the bench. I didn't want the bench. I wanted food. It is. It really is. I got crackers. They're about the same as the... Yeah, because all my Funkos that I'm pretty much buying are Marvel, so it's Disney now. It's mostly Groot. I'm trying to collect all the Groot Funkos. And then, yeah, for Disney, I don't have a lot of Disney Pops. I mean, I have the Sword in the Stone, the complete collection of that. So I have Merlin and Archimedes. And then I have Arthur, and he's holding the stack of dishes to wash. And then I have Madman and Mim as herself. And then I have her in the dragon form. And I think there's one I'll have to find it. Because I didn't see it in store when it came out, but I saw it at my little collection place. But it was like Mad and Mim with like the pig face. So I was like, oh, I kind of need that one. Disney had a collab with Coach for their villains, and I got the Maleficent Cross baddie bag. It's so cute. Oh, nice. I wanted to get, I was so torn. But I didn't. I was like, no. The Loungefly. I like the Loungefly bags, and I did, they had the Maleficent one. And I think she had flames, and it like glue in the dark. It looked so cool. But I already had my Loungefly, so it's like I don't really need the Maleficent one. It was so weird being like an adult and being able to buy stuff like that. Like, I love the Loungefly bags. And I went to Universal, and that's the like my backpack purse that I carried with my wallet and phone and everything. And like, I saw all these little children with these bags, the same bags. I'm like, why? Why do these little kids have the same stuff that I do? It was so funny. Oh, when I saw that, I also wanted that. I have no Disney Pops, but I found a Loungefly Stitch crossbody purse at Hot Topic for $19. Oh, nice. I thought, what other, the one I really want is like, they had a really cool Jurassic Park one for the anniversary, the Loungefly bag. It looks so good. And I think it was the, like the T-Rex skeleton in front of, I think it was a moon or something, and it glowed in the dark. It was really cool. OMG, that's a deal. I feel like they are always so expensive. Yeah, the $19 is a steal. I think mine was like $60. I got it's a Winnie the Pooh one. I like it because it's different in that it's not like the character, but it's white, and it's got the scene of them all walking, and it looks like it's watercolored from like the book, like it's an illustration on one of the story pages. That's the one that like caught my attention. I've seen some Studio Ghibli ones that are really cute too. Cute. Yeah, I love it. And it's got maroon handles. And somehow the maroon color has been my go-to color. Like, not even planning it, but like my winter coat is maroon and it matches those straps. Both my winter coats, like my work coat and my everyday go about, my regular business coat is maroon. And same thing with my hats. It's like everything has gone to that maroon color, even though my favorite color is orange. But it was funny, my sister, her Loungefly bag, she got the Halloween one, so it had like Michael Myers on it, and then the zipper was his knife. And we were in Universal, and all these little kids had their Disney ones and the cartoons. And this one guy was like, to my sister, he's like, "You got the best backpack I've seen out of everybody." It was so funny. Oh, I thought she was gonna give me a fish with that wand waving. The funniest thing, you'll appreciate this, Wizard Boy. So, my sister, she wanted to get the wand, like the Harry Potter wands. And I don't even remember how much they were. But, oh no. The wands weren't that much money. It was the robes. I think the robe she got was like over $100. But like when she went in the store, it wasn't priced. And but so she took it to the register, and she was too embarrassed to tell them she didn't want it once they rung it up and told the price, so she just bought it. And so we were standing in line to go back to the main park on the train that they take to school. And so there was a husband and wife, and they were standing in front of us, and my sister was playing around with her robe cape thing, and she opened it up, and heck, this is relaxing, might fall asleep. Hey, I do that all the time. I feel really bad. Sometimes I'm modding and I'll fall asleep in the middle of modding. I get so tired. But anyway, so we were standing in line, and so my sister was opening up her robe and stuff and looking, and she opened it up, and she there was this little slit in there, and she's like, "What is that?" And I was like, "Is it for your wand?" And she's like, "No, it can't be." And then it was a little piece that was sewn in for your wand to go in. And she's like, "This is amazing." So then she kept like pulling it out, like the characters from the movie, and flicking it around. And so the couple in front of us, the husband was like, "Look it, they bought like $120 wand holder." And my sister was like, "I know." She's like, "It was so expensive. I was too embarrassed to take it out." And the husband's like, "Yeah, the stuff's here is so expensive." He's like, "I could only afford the elf wand." And we're like, "Elf wand?" And he just held up his finger. We were dying. And so I was like, "Alora," because our stepdad, he loves Harry Potter too. I was like, "Don't buy him anything and go home and be like, I got you the elf wand," and just pull out your finger from your robe. And I was like, seriously. It was an expensive vacation, but it was fun. It was a lot of fun. Definitely want to go back to Universal. I want to go back to Disney more, but Universal would be fun. Ah, fish. Have you gotten or played the Hogwarts Legacy game, Wizard Boy? Oh, another fish? Me too. I just went in February. I want to go back. And yes. Nice. Yeah, I went November to Universal, and it was like a last minute trip, really. We did it because my sister, she lived in Florida for a little bit during the beginning of the pandemic, and then she moved back to New York. And so anyway, but she moved back kind of fast, so when my parents went down to get her, they had to put her stuff in storage. And so it's been there since like 2020, and we finally went like last year in 2022 to get her stuff. And so we did this quick trip down, and like, because this city where I work, they opened up their airport, they reopened it, and they did direct flights to Florida for like $60. So we flew down, and then we went to Universal for 2 days, and then we took a little like 2-3 hour flight to the part in Florida where she lived, and then we drove back with her stuff. So I wanted to go to Disney, but I knew she'd want to go to Universal because she's never been to a park like that, and she likes Harry Potter more than Disney. So it was fun. Oh, my idea. Yeah. And it was like, we didn't tell my sister, but it was the first flight they did. She was so nervous. I slept the whole time. It was a lot of fun. And yeah, it was only like, I don't know, a 4 or 5 hour flight. It was not that bad. I put on like Shrek, I think, or something, a movie, and I was out. I woke up in Florida. I was like, alright, take me to the hotel room. I'm ready to go to sleep. So did you go to just Universal, or did you do both parks? Or just Disney? I gotta be close with the bass. There should only be... only halfway. Oh, that was the map over there. I'll pick some more apples. I went to both parks in Universal and then to Animal Kingdom. Oh, you didn't go to the water park in February? Nice. Yeah, when we go back, I want to do like a full week at Disney, or at least 4 days. You can spend 1 day at each park. Oh no, we don't like the water parks. When we went, they were closed in the morning for it being too cold. You're not a fan of water? Yeah. I haven't been to a water park in a long time. I like to swim. But I don't like walking around in a wet bathing suit. So happy to hear it. They work like a dream. Quick rifle. Now if only there was a way to get rid of the biggest pest of all around here. That pompous, blustering windbag. You must be referring to that insufferable know-it-all. You guessed it, Merlin. Why do you want to get rid of Merlin? Ah, well, a girl can only dream. Talk soon, my dear. You're looking a bit run down. Oh, my goodness. What are they going to get rid of this man for? Why does nobody like Merlin? I forgot that I had to listen to them eavesdrop. Are you a fan of roller coasters? I went for like 3 days because I was still in college classes. But it was because my brother was proposing to his girlfriend. Oh, nice. That's a cool trip. Yeah, the first time I went to Disney, and no, I'm really scared of heights. No, I feel that. I don't like the drops. My heart can't take them. I did when I was younger. I'd go on all the roller coasters at Disney. But yeah, the first time I ever went to Disney, my best friend, her mom and dad decided to do a trip, like a once-in-a-lifetime trip, kind of. Even though we ended up going again. But, so it was her mom and dad, her grandma, her and I, and we drove down to Florida. from New York. It was a long trip. And we ended up renting like a cabin. It was one of the resorts there, like on the Disney site. And we went like the week of like the Christmas vacation. And I think we got there Christmas Day. And it was so packed that only people who had like the pass for the week or could go into the park. But it ended up being... Oh, why am I fishing here? They're not down here. Ended up being colder in Florida than it was in New York. And like the pipes burst and froze in our cabin our last day when we were packing up to leave. In Texas, we have Six Flags, and I was tricked to get on a roller coaster, and I wanted to faint. Yeah, I can't do them. I did the Velociraptor ride, and it was fun, but I hate the drops. And like watching you climb up a hill or something, or you fall down, and it's just that anticipation to when it's gonna happen. That's the worst feeling ever. For me. Oh goodness. Like I'd watch people like climb up on the roller coasters and I'm like, nope. So yeah, I did that. And it was funny,
It's so good to see you.
so I don't even think I had a real job then. I was young enough that I think I did chores around the house and I did stuff for my uncle and my grandma to like make money to buy like souvenirs and stuff because my trip was paid for. It was just like the extra stuff to get gifts. I can barely do mall escalators. Oh no. And so anyway, I remember I had a little bit of money left over and we were in the one shop and I remember this little kid asking their mom for this item. They're on the other side of the shelf and they're like, I really want this. And the mom was like, I am not spending $100 on that. And the little kid's like, but it's my dream. And the mom's like, get a new dream. I was like, oh my gosh, what is this? Oh, I want to fish there because I don't know if that bottle is going to come out when I do. And I was like, whoa, what is going on down here? Like, what in the world is happening? So after they left, I walked around the corner and it was a snow globe, but it's like a tower of all the Disney characters. And on the bottom, it's like a music box, so you twist it and the monorail goes around it. And then Buzz Lightyear's on the top and he spins. And I stared at that thing and I was like, that little kid's right. This is my dream. And so I bought it. That's my biggest splurge. It's like my favorite thing. And like all of my cousins, they, like when I babysat them and stuff, and my nephews, they all love that thing. They just want to watch the train go around and listen to the music and spin Buzz Lightyear. As you should. Yes. It's like, it was my biggest purchase. I think like Mickey, Minnie, Donald, and Goofy are in the center. But I love that thing. And then the next year, we went like a year later. And we went in February. And it was warmer that year. And it was just my mom, or my friend and her mom and I. And we drove down again. And then my friend's mom, like her college or high school friend had moved to Florida. So we met up with her and she spent the week with us at Disney. But I was 16 when we went, so it's been a long time. I only had my permit, so I couldn't even like help with the driving, so I just slept the whole way down to Florida, like 22 hours. But I definitely want to go again. There's so much has changed since I last went. The mall escalators. That is so funny. Will you get in an elevator? Oh my. I also drive to Florida. A long trip. Yeah, that is a long trip. I don't know how people do it. Like, I'll fly any day. Driving only when I absolutely have to. Yeah, but the airport that does the direct flights, they only fly out like Wednesday and Saturday. So you gotta plan it right. Yeah, I do, unless it's a clear elevator. Nice. My cousin, when we were growing up, she watched that movie Shallow Hal with Jack Black and Gwyneth Paltrow. And she will not get in an elevator, escalator, anything. Because she's afraid of getting stuck in it. Like, if I can't see the height, I'm good. So you would not do that glass lookout bridge thing over the Grand Canyon, would you? I wouldn't either. I'd probably faint as soon as I got over there. No. Mm-mm. My goodness, it is taking forever to get these fish. Let's say I'm 12 feet max off the floor. Oh, let's say 12 feet max off the floor. Yeah. If I'm gonna break a bone coming down, that's too high. I would be scared that some idiot would stomp on the glass and break it. Oh, I know. Like, people do the stupidest stuff when they're in places like that. I'd be afraid I'm so clumsy I'd like trip over my own 2 feet and, you know, fall over the edge or something. Please. Okay, we gotta have like one more left. 5. I only get 10 points for it? My goodness, this thing lasts forever. See like all those potions underneath there? Come on, fairy godmother. Bring us some good luck with these fish. They're up in the Sunlit Plateau. Maybe we'll have some luck up there. It's like I'm so torn. There's I want to decorate now that the item limits increased for me, but I also want to do the story. Tonight I have to drive to Houston and then the airport. IDK how long the flight is to New York. I don't know. I've never had a layover in Texas. Cause like when you have a straight flight, like a direct. Cause I've flown to California and Arizona. But my layover was like Chicago, Philadelphia, or Georgia. I don't remember what that one is. You think you do? Okay, that'll make the flight go by faster. Maybe like 4 or 5 hours? It's like a 6-hour flight from Jersey to Ireland, so Texas to New York shouldn't be too bad. Man, I want to go to New Zealand to see the airport so bad. I just want to go for the airport. The Lord of the Rings themed. Ooh, we got more Cinderella. Oh my, imagine from Texas to Italy. That would be a long flight. Yeah, because does Texas have an international airport? Or would you have to fly from Texas to an international airport? I'm going to study abroad in September to Italy. Help. Oh, that'll be fun. Where in Italy? And what are you studying? That's going to be a really awesome experience. Rome and other cities? Nice. Venice is my go-to. Like, I want to go so bad. But I gotta go in the winter. I know that. Urbino mainly. Did I say that right? Study architecture. Yes, you've said that before. Very cool. Yeah, Europe's a great place to go study that because their architecture is amazing. The buildings and stuff over there. I love it. It was funny. The first time I traveled out of country was to Ireland. And I met people from England. So they were over in Ireland for like a little vacation. And so I became friends with the one girl. And I was showing her pictures of what we had done. And we had gone a little castle crazy. So I can learn how to talk. And she was like, oh, do you not have castles in the United States? I was like, no. We don't have anything in the United States like this. But the buildings are so cool. And how they're still standing and everything. Just the cities. Yeah. I know, it's like, we have cool stuff, but nothing like that. And then I went to... Yes, we spent 2 weeks in Ireland, and I loved it there. I want to go to Scotland so bad. That's on my bucket list. And then in 2019, I went to the Netherlands, and that was amazing. It was so beautiful there. We need castles and ornate architecture everywhere. Yes, we do. Oh, I do more modern design. Yeah, I figured. But even like if you can go into like the Netherlands and in Rotterdam, the cubed houses, have you seen those? Those are amazing. Oop. Like the Netherlands is a really amazing country. Like their houses are awesome. But yeah, check out the cubed houses in Rotterdam if you haven't already. And then there was like this mall. I don't remember what it's called. Don't worry. See, my designs aren't tall. This, I think it was in Rotterdam next to the cubed houses. There was this mall, this arched mall. It was so cool. Like they had, like the whole ceiling was this mural of like different fruit and animals and vegetables. It was really pretty. That's cool. Yeah. I can't think of the name of it. I'm sure they aren't, but a shopping center near where I live has gray cubes instead of buildings. Oh. Yeah. I hate like when things are, they all look the same. Like, we need to spice things up. Like I love, for instance, it's so funny to see, like in Cape Cod, if you go visit like the New England, like on the Cape, they have their building codes. So it's so funny to see like main stores and stuff in other buildings have like this cedar and shake look to it to keep that like Cape Cod style. It's so funny. I'm trying to think of what else was really cool. Oh, this in Utrecht. There was a mall in Utrecht. And it had this ceiling, this outdoor ceiling thing, and it was like a bunch of, I think it was octagons or hexagons. I don't remember how many sides. It looked like the honeycombs of a beehive, and it was up above like the outside of the mall. It was really cool. I didn't even know it was a mall until we entered it on the other side, and we had to get back to the bus stop. It was really pretty. It's efficient, I guess, but at least it had gargoyle too, or 20. Yes. And then, what was it? I think in Rotterdam had the Swan Bridge, I think it's called. This is a translation. Not the gargoyles. I've always loved gargoyles since the Hunchback of Notre Dame. I just want like one on my house or something. I'll let my professor know we need gargoyles. Gargoyles. Talk. They're oddly cute to me. They give a little something something. We're so close to getting our number of fish. Maybe not. I really like things that might be considered odd or downright creepy. I think they're just misunderstood. Yeah, I think so too. I like things that have like an abandoned feel. I don't know, like I love old houses, like the old farm style houses that just kind of look eerie, and I don't know, there's definitely a story there. I'm excited to see what number 8 is. How close are we to our fish? I like looking at them. I don't know if I would like to live in one though. Oh no, I would like to walk through it. I don't want to stay in them. Someone will come and grab me in the middle of the night. Probably not safe to live in there. I like, hold on a second. Thank goodness you're here. May I ask you to take up the mantle of substitute fairy godparent once again? Sure. Oh, that makes me so happy. You see, I'm afraid I got a bit turned around and completely forgot something I meant to do for Minnie. I feel like you're... How many people are you helping? Why, everyone, of course. I may be Cinderella's fairy godmother, but a fairy godparent helps all they can. Which I suppose is how I find myself in my present predicament. I have obligations elsewhere, but I wanted to bring Minnie a nice, comforting cup of peppermint tea. Could you see to it for me? I can do that. Splendid. Here's the recipe. Bibbidi bobbidi oops. Quest. Okay, so there's a farmhouse next door to me that was my grandpa's parents. Like, my grandpa was, I think he was born in that house, and he lived there for a while, and then they sold that farmhouse to this couple who started up a business there. And anyway, they did like renovations and stuff to it and changed the rooms and stuff a bit. But in the one room they did like a, what was it? Lion the Witch in the Wardrobe style, that's what it is. They had a wardrobe and they cut out the back and they made like a secret door. And I thought that was the coolest thing ever. We got to go and visit and walk around in there. But I love little things like that in a house. Those secret hidden features. Farms creep me out and I blame horror movies. OMG Narnia. Yes, everything bad happens on a farm. Fairy godmother seems more overworked than Merlin. That's a lot of people to help. I know, and she's been stuck in her pumpkin forever. I just want to catch the rest of these fish. You love horror? I like the classic horror movies. I jump scare really easy. My heart has grown faint in my old age. Not kidding. I think I watched too many scary movies as a kid. And that's what happened to me. I literally have to close my eyes and plug my ears during some like commercials for movies because it's like, I can't watch this. Me too. Yup. I do, yeah. My mom, it's so funny. I love her. She's great. But it's like, sometimes she raised us as friends and not kids. Because it's like, we loved horror movies as a kid. We didn't think they were scary. We thought they were great. And so my mom let us watch them. Because she's like, oh, they didn't get scared. They didn't have nightmares. And now as an adult, I'm like, oh, if I watch something scary, I'm like, I can't sleep for a week. I get scared easily, but can't stop watching. Yeah, like, I remember, like, the Jeepers Creepers movies. Oh my gosh, we watched them. I didn't know when they came out, but we were young. I like a lot of science fiction type horror stories. And Lovecraftian style horror. What is Lovecraftian style horror? What is an example of that? Yeah, so like what else did we watch? Like any Stephen King movies. We watched every single one. I probably knew how to say Stephen King's name before I could say mom. Sci-fi is the best. Like, what are some of your favorites? And then, but yeah, like, it was funny. And then there was a couple random movies she wouldn't let us watch, like the Silent of the Lambs. I think that's it, with the Hannibal Lecter. And then I think it was Wrong Turn she wouldn't let us watch until a certain age. But then after that, it's like she had no filter. And yeah, so we just like kind of watched anything. But then I watched it was so funny. It's not even that bad looking back at it. But I went and watched Split when it came out. And I don't know why, but that movie terrified me. I slept with the light on for like a week. I just like, why? H.P. Lovecraft is a famous author. One of his famous creations is... I don't know how to pronounce that. Chulu? Tulu? Is the C silent? Oh, he's a wizard. He's in Wizard 101, LOL. Chudulu. No. Cthulhu? Is that it? Cthulhu. I like psychological horror and thrillers. I like the mind, like the dissociative identity disorder. I like those type of crimes in horror films, like when stuff happens. I like serial killer based horror films and those thrillers. Like the mind and how it works always fascinates me. I like those too. I like almost all horror, to be honest. Ooh, I like Chucky and the Saw movies. I remember watching Chucky as a kid growing up. I'm pretty sure we went to bed watching that movie. As a little kid. Yeah, I think I finally watched, no, I didn't think. I actually did. The Halloween movies. I remember kind of watching them. And then when the new one came out, and like every streaming service had the older ones out, my sister and I rewatched them. And she's like giving me the rundown on the different timelines and storylines, essentially, of the Halloween movies. I remember the Saw movies when they came out and watching them. I hate clowns. The ones that freak me out all the time are like the what ifs, the horror that it could really happen. Those scare me. Like the monsters, like Boogeyman and stuff like that. Those don't scare me as much as like the crazy people ones. Like what is the... like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. That's the one. Where they got like inspiration off a true story. Like those things, those scare me. So I'm like laying there like thinking that people are actually doing that. One of the scariest movies I've watched is called Door Locked, Korean movie. Yeah, the more realistic, the more scary. Yeah, I agree. Definitely 0. It's not so much horror, but maybe thriller. Okay, I've never heard of that. Yeah, I love crime, like Criminal Minds. I love watching that. And it was so funny. The one guy, one of the murders and stuff. I was at the gas station pumping my gas, and this guy looked just like that bad guy, the villain. I had to call my sister. I like hopped in my truck. I was like, he's gonna take me. Gotta get out of here. It was so funny. But I've never seen like a doppelganger like that with like an actor or something. It was funny. And then it was like, I remember watching the Criminal Minds when they came out, and then we moved. In the area that we moved to, we couldn't get like I love murder mystery. Oh no, run. Yes. Yes, the area we moved into, like, we couldn't get cable. Like, Spectrum Time Warner literally stopped within like the radius of our house, so we went without, and we would get Netflix on DVDs. And so once like Criminal Minds became available, my mom would get a disc at a time for us to watch because we couldn't watch it as it came out. And so anyway, like when I graduated high school, right after high school, I would house sit and pet sit for a lot of friends. And so they would have like cable, and I would put on, what is it, like AMC or whatever the Criminal Minds is, and I would rewatch them all, and I'd do the marathons. And so there was this one episode, and I was like, I gotta stop watching this when I'm alone. And the guy was abducting like females with brown hair and brown eyes, and like I have brown hair and brown eyes, and I'm a female, and he would just come up and like pretend to be this nice guy and like lure him away, and then, you know, get him. And so anyway, like right after high school, I worked at a grocery store. And so I was walking back from my break, and this guy like approached me, and he was like, "Do you work here?" And I looked down at my shirt, and I pointed to like the store logo and my name badge. I was like, yeah. I wanted to be like, no, I like to wear this for fun. And it was a Friday, and so it was like Fish Friday, because the store had like a cafe in there. And he was like, I don't see any lemon for this fish. And I was like, I don't know. And he's like, do you know where the lemon is? Like the wedges? I was like, no. And he's like, can you help me find it? And he like put his hand on my shoulder, and I like freaked out, and I like shrugged away, and I saw somebody in a chef outfit like who worked there, and I was like, he knows. And the guy looked, and I started booking it through the grocery store back to like my register, because I was a cashier. I was like, I don't want to die. I want to live. But I didn't know what the odds were of being abducted. Grocery store in the middle of my work day. Oh hell no. No, run. Yes. I was like terrified. I'm like, I gotta stop watching this show when I'm alone. It was so funny. And then it was in the winter, and I was house sitting for like my friend, and her and her husband and her kids went away, and they had their dog, and her brother was gonna stop by and get mail. And I was like, okay, whatever. And so she was like, you know, just the door, they had their garage. Okay, speaking of horror, the stepsisters in the original Cinderella cut off parts of their feet to wear the slipper. Disney left a few things on the cutting room floor. Oh yeah, I knew about that. It makes us a little paranoid. Oh, welcome back, Claire. You had burritos? Oh, that sounds so good. We're talking about horror movies. Scared. Oh yeah, so I was house sitting for them, and so they had their garage that you walked into the garage, and it went to the mudroom and then to their house. And so when I got home at night, I would lock the Like, I shut the garage door. Or, like, when I was there, I left the garage door open, but I locked the mudroom door and the house door. And, so anyway, her brother, he was supposed to stop by during the day to get the mail. And so I never thought of him stopping by later. So it was like, I don't know, 8 o'clock at night. And I had locked all the doors because I was home at her house alone. And he apparently tried to get in. The door was locked. And so he called his sister. And he's like, the girl that you have house sitting for you locked herself out. And so he's like, I can't get in the house. And I don't know what to do. Because he had to get the mail for him. And so she calls me. And I had missed a call. And I was getting calls from everybody. And I was like, what the heck is going on? And she's like, where are you? Are you safe? I was like, yeah, I'm in your house. And she's like, oh, Mark just tried to stop by to get the mail. And he said you were locked out. And you weren't there. And I was like, my car was in the garage. Like, he walked right past it. And she was like, oh my goodness, we thought you locked out. Because the mudroom door was locked through the garage. And I was like, well, yeah, I lock it when I'm home alone at night. And so she's like, okay, he'll just stop by during the day to get the mail. And I was like, okay. And then he'd stop by at 8 o'clock at night. And so, like, my grandparents, she called my grandparents and they were getting ready to come see if I was okay and still alive. And they're like, yeah, I'm fine, I'm fine. So I go to bed and I wake up the next morning and apparently he tried walking around the whole house trying to get in because they had a front door because the garage and stuff was through the side. And then their house, like the basement, like the one wall of the basement, you could get access from the outside because it was built into a hill. So he tried to get in through the basement door and he walked around back to the back porch to get in. So I like wake up in the morning and I see these footprints all around the house of somebody trying to get in. I was like, I'm gonna be murdered. And I was like freaking out. I was like, I gotta get out of here. I'm just gonna take their dog with me. Go back home. But it was like her brother. I was like, why is this boy trying to get in this house at like 8 o'clock at night? He had all day to get here. I was like, I'm not gonna make it. Not every canon, that's perfectly okay. Yeah. Yeah. I like horror, but my heart still can't handle it sometimes. When I lived alone in San Antonio, there would always be homeless people knocking on my door trying to open the door. I was terrified. Yes. Got a Ring camera and I think that saved me. Yeah, seriously, those Ring cameras are lifesavers. I think, and this was before the Ring camera came out. And then they got it afterward and I was like, oh, thank goodness. But it's so funny, I'm like, I don't know. Yeah, so I had to stop watching Criminal Minds when I was house sitting, like, alone in the middle of nowhere. Because I was like, every minute I was like, I'm gonna die. This is it. This is the end of me. A friend of mine, the community he lives in, they have like the Ring cameras and they share with each other. And yeah, like 0.2 miles away from his house, there was a bear in the neighborhood. This bear just walked behind somebody's car and then stood up on its back legs like it was trying to get in the trunk of the car. I was like, oh my gosh, don't let your dogs out at night. And the person commented who shared it was like, I'm not leaving my car outside ever again because the poor bear looked like it was attacking it. You doing some star bath duties? Yeah, I have to, I was trying to level up the fairy godmother and I've got this fishing one and I made her a fishing buddy. So we need one more fish. I think she's at like what, level 6 or 7? Friendship level? So it worked out good because it's taking me forever to get this fish. But we did the, what is it? What quest was it? Oh, we had to give Olaf, Anna, and Ursula those items. So we got that done. And now I want to give Minnie this tea after I catch this last fish. I'm tired of fishing. It's scary out there, so it's good to be aware. Yeah, that's very, very true. I think it's in a white bubble. She's gotta be close to leveling up again. Let's go to the meadow and try to fish there. We haven't been there in a bit. I'm actually fishing for the green potato. Yeah, I don't know when I'm gonna start on my potato quest yet. I think I want to get more of the storyline and star path out of the way and then focus on that. Man, now I really want a burrito. That sounds so good. I feel like there's gonna be a bunch of fish all over my valley where she's throwing them around. What in the world is that? What is this? Oh my, what is this thing? Oh wait, I can save this? Oh. Yeah. Trying to figure out how to work these camera controls. Oh, that's the, no. Oh my, it's part of the quest. The one I'm on with Minnie. There we go. I wanted that one. Hide is the double square. Oh, wait a minute. Where's... Oh, they're winking. I think later on, maybe once you're with Wally. Okay. Yeah, what is that? Oh no, I wanted to save that. How do you save these? It's part of the quest. Okay. Okay, A to save. Okay. It looks like a giant cheese bear. Okay, let's see if that worked. Sorry. I'm like trying to figure out the Switch. You couldn't save the pictures to it. So I'm not used to that. So hopefully it saved. Looks like a yeah, it does look like a giant cheese bear. Is it with this Bibbidi Bobbidi Boot quest? There are 3 or things out of place in the valley. Oh, okay. Alrighty. So we gotta make the tea for Minnie. I usually do the QR code when I save the pictures. Oh, I just screenshot them. That's what I found was the easiest on the Switch, and then I just sent them from the Switch to my phone.
Wow, it's getting late.
But I think if it's saved to the Steam Deck, I can upload it to my Steam account and just do it that way. Wow, we got a ton of fish. We've been fishing our lives out. It does, but it still has the camera options on it. Yeah. I guess I never noticed that. Maybe I just crop it out. I don't remember. For the longest time, I would just take pictures in the decorating mode. Alright, peppermint tea. And then just crop out the, on the side, the toggles on the side. Because I like the angles better. It's a fairy godmother quest. Oh, okay. With the bear. Alright, there's Minnie up by Remy's house.
I'd love to chat. Oh, hello.
A cup of peppermint tea? Oh, Lizzie, that's so sweet. The fairy godmother asked me to bring it to you.
Oh.
Oh, how kind. Could you ask her to come see me when she has a moment? I don't want to ask more of her when she's constantly helping everyone, but she enchanted something in my house and, well, there seems to be a problem with it. What do you mean? Well, every night the phonograph she enchanted for me changes to something strange. Could you please ask her to fix it? Sure, I'll even take a photo of the problem to show her. That's a wonderful idea, thank you. Currently fishing for herring and they won't come out. Just like the bass fish weren't coming out for me. Does Scrooge's shop change at like midnight, or does it change when you reopen the game? Oh, has it changed yet? Oh, yep, there's a fish. Has she always had that arcade in here? No, that's new, isn't that? Is that the thing I'm supposed to be taking a picture of? Oh, object that looks out of place. Yeah, that does not look right. This is it. It's this quest, yes. Okay. I was like, wait a minute. Thank you, dear. I hope Minnie liked the peppermint tea you brought her. She did, but she's having a little problem with the phonograph you enchanted for her. Oh dear, is my magic misbehaving? That will never do. Tell me, Lizzie, what is the enchantment doing? Here, look at this. It literally turned into like an old Pac-Man machine. A picture? Gracious, how did you do this? It's called a camera. It makes magical paintings. Well, I'd say it's very useful. I'll go help Minnie with her magical problem right away. Oh, but then I'll be late to help the other villagers. Let me deal with it. I'm sure I can help. Of course you can, dear. And you know, there may be a way to enchant your camera so it not only creates these still images, but it can also keep my enchantments in their proper state. Now then, what could we use? Oh, let's start with the diamonds, crystals, and glass to reveal the enchantment. Then add dream shards to seal the spell. I'll need a lens I can add to my camera. Maybe Wally has one to spare. I'll ask him. Wonderful. Once you have everything, bring it to me and I'll enchant your lens to add my magic to yours. Oh ho, this is going to be a marvel indeed. Alrighty. I kind of want that bear. Put it next to the one up in the Frosted Heights. Oh, we can pick some more apples real quick while we're here. Oh, you love my Cinderella dress? Thank you so much. I really like how it came out. Or came, not camed. I was feeling inspired with the update. I was hoping she would sneak her way into our valley. The princess dresses, like Cinderella's dress like this, Ariel's one that she's running around in, and like Princess Aurora's, her cottage one, they're my favorite compared to their ball gowns and stuff. Oh, crystal. 5. Glass 3, dream shard 5. Alright, now we gotta go ask Wally for a lens. I made a pair of cherry blossom themed mini ears with my touch of magic feature. It was a bit difficult, but worth it. Oh, that sounds so cool. I love cherry blossom items. I didn't realize that cherry blossom tree, I think it's in the premium shop, like the petals actually fall on it. There's movement. Oh, it looks so cool. Hi, Wally. I need a lens for my camera. Oh. Oh, oh, oh. Fire extinguisher. No, that's a fire extinguisher. If you manage to take a picture with that, I'll be impressed. Nice try. I need a lens here. You can have this back. Whoa. Very good, Wally. Yes, that's it. Thank you. Ta-da!
Of course, it helps if I'm the teacher.
Wally's your favorite villager? He is so cute. I wish he had his little cockroach friend with him. And then we could make Twinkies to feed the cockroach. That'd be so cute. Ah, splendid. Now, let me just... Yes, that's it. And now for the magic to work. Shall we say it together? Bibbidi, bobbidi, boo. That's right, dear. Very well done. We need Eve too. I love Eve. I need like Eve with the lights wrapped around her. I love that little scene. He like pulls her around. Now once you apply this lens to that camera of yours, you should be able to fix my enchantments. But the spell will only work from the end of the afternoon to midnight each day. Oh, and while you're out and about, could you look around the village to see if any of my other enchantments have gone all flibberty gibbet? Where should I look? Let me think. I've been doing quite a lot of enchanting. Goofy wanted a yellow bicycle. Olaf something to make the beach paradisical. Mother Gothel wished to admire herself, and there was a hot beverage contraption for Chez Remy's shelf. Remember, they'll look different if the enchantment has stopped working, and they'll be rather strange and out of place. The objects I enchanted were from that enterprising Scrooge gentleman's shop. Just this and that he had no use for. Okay. And why does she need to enchant so many things? Can't have one without the other. No, you can't. Hi Isabella, how are you? Welcome in. Yes, Eve definitely needs to be in this game. I just want to see them floating around. Oh. So. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Oh, I need to apply the lens. Do I? Yep, gotta use that. That would be helpful. Oh, 4 p.m. and midnight? Is it too late? Am I time locked on this quest till tomorrow? Sure, we'll save it. I'm time locked. Whoops. By 21 minutes. Oh my gosh. So we gotta wait a couple hours till tomorrow. Till, I guess technically. But it's 11. It's almost 12:30 here. I know. Oh my goodness. If I hadn't been too busy fishing, we would have gotten it. Oh, right now. Yeah, you gotta get used to the time change, wizard boy. You'll be doing New York time. Yeah. Oh, well. Oh, I was 5 short. Let's do... Is there one more duty I can do? Is Wally still awake? Alright, we can hang out later.
Ah, now off you go. Bibbidi bobbidi.
So if I hang out with Wally, I can pick the rest of those blue flowers, and then we've had finished one whole page of the star path today. What time is it where you are? It's 12:22. That sucks. Yeah, we're literally 20 minutes past the time. Now you have to wait. Yeah, at least I only have to wait until, like, technically this afternoon, since for me it is Friday now. I can go down here. I'm sorry. Oh, that's alright. Do you plan to stream tomorrow? Yes. It's probably going to be another later stream like today. Yeah, I want to get the story done. I don't want to see any more spoilers. Actually, I want to start decorating and moving stuff around in my valley. But I really want to see the story unfold. So, yeah, I might be able to do an earlier stream, but if not, it'll probably be like the same time, like starting 9 o'clock for me, but I'm not sure what time it'll be elsewhere. Do you have a potato code? No, I haven't. I haven't started on the potato quest yet. Let's go down. I think that's purple. See if the beach has any more blue flowers for us. Yeah, and I've seen the potato quest and what that does, and it's like, okay, I really want to do that too. There's so much to do in this update.
Surrounded by fools.
Yeah, you can give me the potato code. That'll be helpful. Is it for the... Was it purple and green are the ones that are in this update? Oh, the golden one? Oh, yeah, I've got the golden one. Thank you. Yeah, they actually, if the code doesn't work, in the Discord, I saw that you can get the potato out of Scrooge's safe. It said it got moved. Yeah, I did the golden... I did all the potatoes prior to the update, except for the ones that just came out. Because I wasn't sure what would happen, and I wasn't sure when the code expired. How many more? 3 more. Oh, is there any critters that are available at this time? 9 a.m. Nope. Okay, so the bird at 9 a.m. So hopefully I'll remember to give that bird something so it'll like me. Alright, one more blue flower. Yes. Nope, over. There's no hidden... No, they didn't do a... That's usually like the holiday-y ones. Oh... Okay, that motif. Oh, thank you, Claire. Yay, we're on the 3rd page. Cool, cool. Yeah, so tomorrow... Wait, are all of these between 4 and midnight? Yeah, so we should be good. Because we'll just focus on doing all of those quests. Well, this quest before we do any star path. And then if I get it all done, we can just wait till she gets up. Welcome back into Fine Finger. I left for a little bit. How's the game going? Oh, good. We kind of got time locked. Because it's 12:28 where I am right now. And I had to take pictures of the items between 4 and midnight. So we just missed the time for that quest. So we'll have to put it in tomorrow. But oh, so yeah, I actually did get that code for the golden potato, Claire. Thank you. Yeah, I got it. I put it in a while ago, but I never actually collected them until just recently. But yeah, I'm caught up on the gold one, the orange, the red, and the blue. So I just need to do the green and purple that came in this quest. But I think, or this quest, this update. But I kind of want to, I think I want to finish the star path, or at least the story before I do the potato quest. Haven't decided yet. But yeah, I think we did really good tonight. We got at least a full page done in the star path, and we got Fairy Godmother leveled up pretty far. So yeah, tomorrow we'll be back probably the same time. Like I'll start streaming about 9 o'clock New York time. Oh good. Do you have the potions in a safe place? Yeah, they're all in my storage room in one of the cabinets. Are you getting off? Yeah, I'm gonna call it good for tonight. I gotta get some sleep for work tomorrow. But yeah, I'll be back tomorrow night streaming some more. We're gonna work more on this Fairy Godmother quest and hopefully get farther in the storyline because I really want to see what's going on. But yeah, you're welcome. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. It was a pleasure as always. I love hanging out with you guys. It makes it a lot more fun to play the game this way. Oh, you came back too late. That's alright. I'm glad you stepped back again. You got to say goodbye. Hi and goodbye. But yeah, good night and take care everybody, and we will see you back tomorrow. And have a good one.